When I think about you and your collaboration with Seema Auntie, it was somewhat of a still of a mismatch when it comes to matchmaking. How do you feel about the whole experience, and can you take us back to working with her? How was the whole thing for you?
I met her once in my life. I don't think people realize that. I met her once, well, for 2 days. So she came to my house for 2 days, for 2 hours each day. So I've met this woman for 4 hours in my entire life. My entire life in 2019. Like, I don't even remember her face. It, I don't know her. I didn't have a great experience with the 4 hours I was with her. As you read in my memoir, my mom was like, this lady's out of line in the way that she speaks about you. I do not want someone speaking about you. Leave this show now. And perhaps I should have listened to my mom, perhaps. But again, I did the thing I used to always do, which was people please. And I was like, don't be difficult, mom. Like, let's move forward with the show. They're apologizing. It's funny now. If that had happened to me, I would have walked. They're lucky they got me when they did, because if I knew now what I knew, if someone treated me like that or said anything about me to my mother like that, she said some terrible things to my mom about me, I would have just been like, forget you, lady. But I made it very clear that I would never, ever, ever see her again, to the point where on season 2, they were like, will you come back for the show? And I was like, yeah, if I never have to see your face again. And they're like, well, it's a show about her being the matchmaker. And I was like, your problem then. I'm not going back. I'm not meeting her. And they were like, what do you want us to do? And I was like, have my community find my match. I think that's a huge part of South Asian culture. If
Mhm.
you want me to come back on the show, you show the world that matchmakers work, our friends work, our aunties work, people in our community feel invested in our love journeys. Why don't you show the viewer that? And they're like, that's not how the show goes. And I'm like, well, then I'm not going to be on it.